Hi everybody and welcome to another daily Demo Alley. I'm Ro Gamer and you know the gist. I go to Steam, I pick and choose through the demos that came out today and then I showcase one to you. Today I have a very special video and that is Noiramore Academy. And let me just do some tones. And it is this. Well, on the cold planet of Nolvaes lies a mysterious old school called Noiramore Academy. When one of the teachers is violently kidnapped during the night, and a student named Judith Hoover is the only witness, she must use her wit, powers, and puzzle-solving skills to save him. It is developed and published by Inkros Inc. and also co-developed by Studio Syndicate. They have their Kickstarter that's supposed to be either running or starting right about now, or today, to fund the rest of the game. For what I've seen, it looks pretty much well made and done. Let me see, they also Inkros, I think it worked on a few other games that are not, that well known, I guess. Let me see if Syndicate worked on something. Nope, that's pretty much it, that's pretty much their thing. Okay. What do we have? We have audio, voice, of course, ambience can be a little bit less. Visuals. Sure. It needs to work. And it's working. This is a Kickstarter now, I guess. Wait, why did it? Where's my mouse? Okay, now the game's bugged up. Let me switch to controller, maybe that will work. Well, kind of. Okay, let's see if we can just play this with the control. Oh no, there's no skill. Bugs! Alpha version of the game! Anyway, the style and the presentation, it's no offense, but the first thought I had when I saw this, it was like, oh, this is My Little Pony mixed with Harry Potter. And I'm not joking. Like it's all that's the vibe I get from this. It's weird, it's interesting, but it's like that, I want it compels me though. Like it's weird, but it compels me. So I want to see where this goes and how this plays. So let me just get into the game and let's see how well this is, how interesting this is. Inkros Inc. presents, in collaboration with Studio Syndicate,
Noiramore Academy, one of Drakenspyre's most prestigious schools with over 500 years of storied history. The current headmaster, Julius Claiborne, is a former general who runs our school with military precision and discipline. Our wonderful planet of Noives is home to a great many talents in resonetic abilities, and Noiramore's teachers are uniquely qualified in instructing such essential subjects. But while we specialise in resonetic talents, our other subjects are not taught any less thoroughly, and every student is encouraged to explore their unique talents in our extracurricular programs. Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies, keep sound minds, maintain their manners, and most importantly, behave in a manner befitting the reputation of our beloved institution.
Extortion, Miss Hovern. Is that really what you're up to now?
I wouldn't call it extortion, sir. I simply told the cafeteria cook that I would keep the existence of his pet vermin on the down low if he provided me with an extra brownie or two at lunchtime. It was mutual exchange that neither of us had issues with.
Yes, Judith, that's extortion. Of course he had issues with it. Thank goodness I caught you in the act.
Well, why am I the one sitting here in this office when it's the cook who is keeping vermin pets?
I've already talked with Mr. Seabrook, Judith. It's dealt with. And more importantly, none of your business. What concerns me is you. Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff. This is a decidedly concerning trend. Don't you want to be a good example for your sister?
Indeed, it must be hard enough for her to be younger than her classmates.
For the next month, you are not permitted to attend film club. Do you understand, Miss Hovern?
But Sir, I won't be able to see any movies outside of that club.
Hence why it's a punishment. Miss Nunatak will check that you aren't seen there.
I'll make sure of it.
Judith, head back to class, please.
Good old Seabrook didn't rat me out, it seems. Brownies weren't the only things I asked him for. Apparently, one of his old classmates from back in the day was really into puzzles. He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
You know what?
During the Onyx War, various battles were fought in the Inked Wastes. Some were relegated to land, others underground in the caverns, and many on the Inked
Subtitles? That's
Our fiefdom, Drakkenspire, went head-to-head against the fiefdom of Northberg in a horrid conflict spanning 4 years. It irrevocably changed our fiefdom forever. Miss Cabrera, no drawing in class. Can anyone here tell me why the Onyx War was instigated? Miss Landerhoof?
Yes, ma'am. The Onyx War was started due to Northberg spies sabotaging our resonatic ring production process. Northberg took advantage of this to sell their own rings in order to gain the kingdom's favor.
A good summation, Miss Landerhoof. Can anyone else tell me why it was the Inked Wastes that were chosen as the fateful battleground?
The Inked Wastes is between the two fiefdoms. Plus, it was where we mined our ore for the rings.
Excellent, Mr. Strumps. Now, what is it about the Inked Wastes that make it a particularly terrible place to fight a war? Miss Acre?
Oh, yes, Miss Grimsby. Well, the Inked Waste is a nasty, nasty place, full of horrid creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood. Oh, and of course you can't forget to mention the Surge, which will suck you down into its deep depths and fill your lungs with tar, its tendrils digging deep into your brain until...
That's quite enough, Miss Acre.
Very descriptive, Jesus.
Quite
She's
enough.
into that.
Our unit this semester will be all about the Onyx War. Since it is the most recent major conflict in Drakkenspire's history, we will be studying it in depth. And speaking of which, you may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year to replace Mr. Mason. His name is Mr. Bagshaw, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakkenspire Army. I'm sure he will have plenty to share with you that can enhance your education. Anyway, I am now giving you the rest of the period to work on the papers I assigned to you yesterday about the instigation of the war. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Dismissed.
She's as old as history.
The note Seabrook gave me says history classroom. Page number equals number of cave hounds times number of windows plus number of desks.
Okay. Page number equals number... Can I zoom in? Yes, thank you. Cave hounds times number of walls plus number of desks. Okay, that should be easy. Why can't I move? I mean, it means this.
Guess I'll give the textbook shelf a
Ah.
look.
Welcome to Noiramore Academy. Visit to walk, mouse, move your camera. Left click to interact, right click to think about people and objects you're looking at. Okay. You can review your clues by pressing I to look at your items. Okay. The controls are all a bit finicky, to say the least. Also, I want to say something. Like, this compels me pretty much instantly to play this. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the design of the characters, the weird ass world, or just simply the mystery. It's a little bit laggy. I think it's, optimization. All of these indie games need optimization. But like, the fact is, if you put this, all of this plot, all of this kind of thing, more or less into a Harry Potter-like world, like just humans, just no this animal bullshit, it would still be interesting enough to play. But this whole, like, which it's good that they have, made slight attention to details. Like, they don't have feet, they have hooves. So it's not like, their legs are bent the way, they should be, is if, they're like horses or whatever, they those kinds of animals, because it's not just horses, it's not just unicorns. We have, that should be like a sheep over there, maybe. We have, what was it? There was, the antlers, like deer. Who knows what else? It's like, but the design of the character is so interesting. Like, I don't know what it just does. It's just like very much. It's even like with the big heads and all that. It's like, it's incredibly like not just unique. It's cool. Like, they didn't have to go through all of this. It's like, it's so cool. I just don't know. It's just very weird. Also, I wanted to comment, but now I can see that there are different kinds of animals, but there are also horses. It's like horses riding horses. If you're gonna do this kind of weird ass half animal, hybrid human kind of universe, you would expect them to make up some new and different animals, like just for the sakes of, being something unique. Like, even Avatar: The Last Airbender made up, like combined animals, and that was like just a normal human thing. We would expect them to have, riding lizards or some kind of misshapen combination of a, I don't know, something scaly and slithery or something like that, because you would expect that they can run. We were also kind of animals that were able to run a lot, but now most of us can't, I guess. Anyway, back to the plot, back to the game. A friend's clue, that's the Titan panel. Oh yeah, that's the clue. Day 1, we have inventory. I don't like just this generic type. This like Times New Roman kind of text. Maybe do something specific to the game. Like, it has UI and features that, bring it into the game, but the text kind of like drags me out. Also the bug that there is no subtitles where she spoke.
Mrs. Grinsby, our history teacher. Bit of an odd duck, that one. She says that about 15 years ago, she was attacked and her horn was snapped off. Now, she uses a wand to channel her waves, but wands aren't the most reliable. She's a nervous wreck of a person. Almost makes me feel sorry for her.
Soldier's last love. She's reading some smut. Also, the transition is kind of snap, 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 snap. A little bit smoother, please.
Oh, Miss Hovern, is your paper done? You're scampering about as if it were?
Yes, miss. We put it on your desk yesterday.
Oh, yes, of course. Carry on, unless you have any questions about future assignments.
Like, it's interesting how the world is all black and white, but they have some specific colors to everybody. Like, our main character, has like the red accents, the teacher has the yellow accents, and everybody has like a specific color to them. And it's nice that there's voice acting. The main character is charming in that kind of like, teen delinquent kind of way that, you want to see what's going to happen to her.
So, I guess we're in the Onyx War unit now, huh? How long will we be studying it?
Till the end of the semester. It's an incredibly important part of our recent history that affected many aspects of our current day lives and politics. You have a good head for these topics, so I trust you will do well with it. And, Please, do not include any battlefield photos in your presentations again. You know, I haven't the stomach for it.
Aha. Of course, miss.
That.
I may not be
That-
able to get away with it anymore, but other students will be doing that now. She pays less attention to the actual quality of the presentation, since she's too distracted by her disgust. And after all, she can't very well dock points for accurate visual reporting or historical fact.
Like, that flickering, when it switches between scenes, is it just me? Like, is it just my potato PC, or is it just a bug? Because that feels like a bug. Okay, flipping is not that smooth, but, you know, like, I can probably say, but, like, the flickering is the thing that just, you know, smacks me in the head after that.
By the way, miss, I thought I saw you carrying a big net near the stables yesterday. What was that about?
Oh, that couldn't have been
What
me,
was that?
Judith. Why would I have a net?
That's what I was wondering. Hence why I asked
It's
you.
like we got into the middle of the
Oh.
story.
No, wasn't me.
Romance book on your desk, part of the
Is
curriculum.
that romance book on your desk part of the curriculum?
No. Just a little something to read during lunch. Completely school appropriate, I assure
Right,
you.
the smart scenes are not that
Teachers
smart.
need a bit of downtime entertainment too, child. No need to be nosy.
Ah, but curiosity is my speciality, miss. Is that not the foundation of learning?
No need to be disingenuous, which, coincidentally, is also a speciality of yours. You and I both know you're smart enough to tell the difference between nosy and curious.
You
Ooh,
flatter
damn.
me, miss.
Yeah, the transitions are a little bit of buggy. Inspect. Or basically interact stuff. Having this like a little bit of over the
A
shoulder is weird.
Corvinstone crystal tree. They say that every king or queen is buried under one once they croak. I wonder if a royal is buried under this tree. A king of class clowns, perhaps.
Probably.
Nicholas Strumps and Becky Landerhoof. They and I aren't on the best of terms. Becky leads the school's historical reenactment club. She's a real stickler for accuracy, to an obnoxious degree. Nicholas is her boyfriend. He's a nerd about naval history and sea battles and the like. Becky hasn't talked to me in a while, probably because of what I did at the reenactment. But I only did it because she needed to be taken down a peg. She should have thought of it as a favour, really.
Wow, that zoom in, zoom out.
Becky, Nicholas,
What do you want?
Like, it's
nothing.
like, I think he's
Can't
going
a
flying
friend
through his
just greet a
his
friend
mountain with
without
his
coming across as needy?
Huh, friend. Right. Leave us alone.
Sea salt crackers. The only option we have is yeah, the transition is just flipping out.
These are crystals, whose vibrations prevent anyone in the classroom from using telepathy. To prevent cheating, I gather. I heard that one time, an upperclassman secretly switched them out for fakes before a big test.
Damn. That's good. So they have telekinesis, telepathy. It's an old battle tactics board. Secrets can kill, kiddos. Keep your trap shut about sensitive topics over the waves. Bats could always be listening. These dragons? Are they dragon people? Waves can really pack a wallop. Careful where you aim your sights or you'll shoot someone's favorite eye out. Jesus. There's a little bug. They set an abandoned puzzle here. Because I don't know what to do. I have no context. Okay, let's chat with a bunch of some more people, yes?
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Alright.
That doesn't sound...
The game is like sounding a little bit quieter. Okay, more people to talk to.
Lydia Cabrera. Artist and big-time sports fan. She mostly likes paint, but I've seen her make art pieces out of anything she can get her hands on. Both she and I don't get along with the teachers too well, but she has the advantage of being an artist. After all, it's hard to stay too mad at the girl who will draw the school holiday card designs for free. I've known her since last year.
Hey Jay, what's the damage?
Banned from film club for a while.
Bummer. We just got a copy of Murder in the Depths too.
You did?
Yep. Hopefully they won't return it to town before you see it.
Almost makes me regret being such a delinquent.
Yeah, the transition is just painful to watch, Jesus.
What are you doing?
Carving chalk. Wanna help me?
Why would I do that?
I want to make a whole set of carved chalk to give to David Belosimi on the lakeball team. I think he'd, think it's neat or something.
Lydia, David is like 4 years older than you.
Which won't be a problem when he's a famous lakeball star in his mid-20s. Might as well make sure he knows my name before he gets famous and all. So, are you gonna help me or not? I'd do it myself, but he's leaving for a game in a few hours, and I want to give it to him before then.
I don't really want to get my gloves dirty. Can you give me a lunch token in exchange?
Ugh, sure. Come on.
Fine.
Great, here's the knife. Just try to match the 3 I've already made, okay? Chip off the sides.
Okay, how do I do this? Oh, no. Okay, what? Oh boy, I'm not a fucking artist. Can I adjust this? Okay. I don't know what the ratio is. Oh boy, what the fuck? Like, actually, what the unholy fuck? Yeah, it's close enough. Don't really have a good tool. Jesus, this is just circles. How am I gonna do this? This is a weird side quest. Oh, did you say 3? Why did you... If you click anything, it just turns it into... I can just reset this one. Whatever, close enough.
These look fine.
Fine?
Yeah, here's a lunch token for your time. Treat yourself.
Thanks.
Don't know why I need a lunch token, but I got it.
Have you finished your paper?
No, I'm a visual artist. Words bore me.
Do you want some help or something?
It'll all go over my horns anyway. Don't bother. I'll listen to a recording or something about the war later.
Fair.
Has Mr. Cabrera caught you yet?
For what?
Turning your library book into a shadow box of that sports star guy?
His protective cousin instincts will outweigh his librarian need to send me to detention.
Somehow I doubt that.
Have you been caught for taking one of the automaton's personality cores?
Its voice was really annoying, okay?
This is some random world building, but fine. Let's see what else we can find.
A statue of a cave hound. They don't have eyes, since they live in deep caves, and hunt using echolocation. Additionally, they are very good boys.
Oh. That's a good boy.
That's Deacon Vespsia. He's good friends with Lydia, Gina and I. His dad is a pastor in town, which means he's a bit too much of a moralist for my taste, but he's got a sharp tongue at times. He fixed up the old treehouse we use as a clubhouse.
Oh, transitions.
Judith, hey, have you finished the paper yet?
Naturally.
Ha! Well, I'm just a tad worried about getting it done on time. Especially because I'm just not getting it. Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is, well...
atrocious.
I was going to choose a kinder word, like peculiar?
That's the meanest thing I've ever heard coming out of your mouth.
Well, it's hard for her to teach about a war when she gets queasy over just mentioning death or blood. She's definitely skipping out on some important stuff. Can you summarise the cause of the war a bit more clearly for me?
Alright, it may take a couple of minutes then.
Alright. Don't tell me I never did anything for you. The fiefdoms of Northburg and Drakenspire have been at odds for hundreds of years, ever since they were first established by brothers with bad blood between them. Our fiefdom of Drakenspire was known for the production of excellent resonetic augmentation rings. This was due to the high-quality ore mined from our territory in the Inked Wastes. These rings rose our standing with the king, drawing the jealousy of Northburg. 25 years ago, however, many rings were found to be dangerously faulty, to the point that some who used them lost their resonetic talents altogether. A misinformation campaign was launched that said it was due to Baron Leoric of Drakenspire pursuing cheaper mining in areas with ore tainted by the Surge. Royal investigations were launched. In the meantime, Baron Neirath of Northburg offered to sell his own rings and provide medical assistance to the affected fiefdoms. The king began to favour Neirath and granted him the rights to mine in the Inked Wastes. Soon, however, the king's spies revealed the truth. A double agent, supposedly working for Drakenspire, had manipulated documents to direct miners to the tainted areas, making it look like Baron Leoric had ordered it. Once the truth was revealed, tensions between the fiefdoms skyrocketed. Leoric, furious, mobilized his troops and marched upon the Inked Wastes, intent on taking his mines back. Neirath sent out troops in response, declaring that he still had legal rights to the land. A battle began. The initial conflict was very bloody, very quickly, since Drakenspire's citizenry were incensed at Neirath's actions. The fervour of combat led to some of the Northburg miners to be killed in the fray. Since they were civilians, Northburg's soldiers fought back with a similar anger. Meanwhile, the king was mad with Leoric for engaging Neirath, since the investigation was not closed, and he'd bypassed royal authority by sending out troops. As such, the king did not take sides, leading the fiefdoms to engage in combat exclusively with the other, as other fiefdoms were not permitted to become involved. The war lasted for 4 years and was fought almost entirely in the Inked Wastes. The area was already known for its strange, twisted evils, horrid beasts and the infection of the surge on the land, brutal bloodshed, and new types of resonetic weaponry only twisted the place further. One can only be glad we were born after it was all over, eh?
Huh. I think I'm getting it a bit more now. Thanks, Judith.
No problem.
You mentioned resonetic weapons affecting the land. Did those help or hurt the surge? Oh, and what happened to Lord Nairath after the war?
This whole unit is going to be about the war. You'll learn that stuff soon enough. And if you don't get it, I'll drill it into your skull, knucklehead.
Ha ha. Thanks.
What are you doing?
Sketching the window. I've always liked it. I want to build stained glass windows in my church one day.
Your church? Don't you mean your dad's church?
I used to want to take over for my dad, but now I've been thinking of building a church of my own, once I go through seminary college.
Already got your life planned out for yourself, huh? You're only 13, Deacon. Lighten up a little.
Don't you have any dreams for yourself when you're older? You're not going to be exploring the school and frustrating the teachers forever.
I mean, technically, I could keep doing both of those things if I became a teacher myself.
Right, yep, she's right,
You
absolutely.
Dreaming to be a teacher? Doubtful.
Yeah.
You got me. Though, I'd say my current hobbies would lead to a mean career in detective work, no?
That sounds more like you. Detective Hubbard. That's a nice ring to it.
I can already imagine it. Printed on the frosted glass door of my one-room office in the city that never sleeps.
Fair. That's very Noir.
Any plans for the treehouse?
Yeah, I've got a few sketches I'm working on. I don't know how I'm going to get enough wood or nails to finish my plans though.
We could take apart the door on Glitter's stable. Or we could dig up her grave and use the coffin. She's an animal made out of stone. She doesn't really need a coffin anyway.
Judith.
Alright. If I come across any, I'll make sure not to tell you where I sourced it from.
Yeah.
Gina Wendigan, resident drama kid. She was cast as a fluff bat in an upcoming school play, and has been method acting for a month now.
Oh dear God.
Her obsession got even worse when she read through the Warrior Bats books. She thinks they're actually accurate to fluff bat behaviour, and now she's declared I'm part of her bat clan. Her antics can be weird, but she's a good friend. I've known her for a long time.
Nightclaw Judith, I need your help.
With what?
Well, my wings are that of a warrior. They are strong and my claws are sharp. All good traits of a warrior bat. However, well, sometimes I can wield them a little clumsily. And, I ripped a small hole when I was swooping past this dress.
Oh, Gina, this dress is 500 years old.
Wow.
I know.
It's still in one piece, jeez.
Grimsby sees I might get kicked out of the school. But I've built my roots here. I can't get kicked out. As a fellow member of the Nightclaw clan, I am formally asking for your assistance, Judith.
It looks like the dress uses a particular stitch here. I don't know how to copy it well enough to pass Grimsby's inspection.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! Oh, I'm sorry. That was a curse word in bat language. I need to watch my tongue.
I'll try to find someone who could help. This sounds like something Becky would know.
Thanks, Nightclaw Judith. You are a valuable member of the clan.
The play's next week, right? Are you excited for all your method acting to finally pay off?
We Fluffbats have a great appreciation for the arts. I am happy to take part in the play and make my clan proud by representing our warrior hearts.
What's going to happen to your Fluffbat persona
animations,
once the
all that
play
stuff.
is over?
I I am a true bet at heart. I don't know what you mean by persona.
I wish she
In
switches to
another
something.
play she was in, she was cast as a janitor, and she cleaned the whole cafeteria. And when she was cast as a tree, she stayed outside and photosynthesized for hours. She's completely dedicated to the bit.
Jeez.
Added anything neat to your roost lately?
Oh, yes. I just added a hammock to sleep from. It's not traditional to my people, since they hang from the ceiling with their feet, but it is very comfortable, and it's hanging off the ground to keep me safe from predators.
Oh, that's right. She needed a hammock because she almost broke her horn when she tried to sleep while hanging from the rafters.
A question for you, Nightclaw Judith. I saw you've added a poster of a Psyquine man to your roost. Is this because you find him, what's the word in your language? Cute?
Gina, come on. That's just a poster for a detective holoreel. I'm not ready to like boys yet. I'm only 13.
Fair.
So, have you finished reading the Warrior Bat series?
Thrice over.
What?
Damn.
Aren't there like 50 books in the series?
What?
It's important for me to know every detail for my Fluffbat cultural studies.
Gina, you do know those aren't accurate to real Fluffbats, right? It's a fantasy fiction series.
Have you read them? Have you studied anything about Fluffbat behavior or history?
Well, no.
Then don't tell me what I do or do not know about my own species. Thank you.
Yeah, that's taking it all a bit over.
A diorama of a typical crystal farm from 500 years ago. It's
500.
considered good, honest work. But if being honest means no money and a lack of indoor plumbing, I think I'll keep my tongue white with at least a few lies.
Okay.
An old plate depicting Queen Clarentia. I don't know why any royal would want food smeared all over an image of their face, though. Oh, come on, Judith. They're obviously decorative. Think.
That as well.
From what I remember, this classroom's construction was sponsored by one of Drakenspire's ladies, Lady Belford, I think. Her likeness is depicted here to thank her. The cave hound statue was modelled after her most loyal companion, who ended up getting her killed when he angered a Eidolon on one of her hunts.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Hunting arrows. Before more modern killing innovations, most people use their powers to shoot these things through the air. Bigger ones for hunting, smaller ones for more ethically dubious purposes.
So you just, telepathically, telekinetically just yeeted that? Then why do you need guns?
A sword, used by one of Corvette's knights. I don't know why it isn't behind glass. Grimsby has more faith in her students than I do, I guess.
I mean, if you have arrows there that you can, telepathically move around, why,
Fashion about 500 years out of date. Who thought those pants were a good idea? That's Marisol Aker. She's a member of the Historical Reenactment Club. She insists that she's a secret heir to the throne, descended from a long-lost royal ancestor.
Oh boy.
She's also really into true crime and horror stories. Once, she was taken to the counsellor for the amount of books she checked out on concerning subjects. Souls never hurt anybody, though. She's a good kid.
She's reading classified things.
Lady Judith! Greetings!
Hello, Sol.
Might I ask if the film club will have the honor of your presence today? We are watching Murder in the Depths, a delightful horror reel that combines Spellmorian and Noivesan directing technique. Additionally, I heard tell that real skeletons were used to depict the bodies of the murder victims. Oh, please refrain from informing any school staff of this fact. I do not wish to get into detention again for my interests.
I'm sorry, I just got into trouble with the headmaster. Can't join in film club for a while.
Oh, really? I'm simply crestfallen to hear such a thing. I do hope you may join us soon. A new batch of my skull-shaped cookies will be awaiting your arrival.
Deathly delicious, as you always say.
Indeed, I do.
Kids be kids and kids be weird.
You mentioned getting into detention at one point. What was that for?
Have I not told you of that incident? Ah, yes, this was from before we knew one another, I believe. In the library's radio room, I and several other students had met up to share our favorite radio shows. I turned the channel to my personal pick. As it went on, a few of the students seemed to become quite frightened. The librarian came in to check on us, and when he heard what we were listening to, well, he immediately took me to the headmaster's office. Unfortunately, I was banned from turning the channel ever again.
Damn.
What exactly did you have them listen to?
A series detailing the stories of serial killers. A tad graphic, I must admit, but also rife with educational content.
Jesus.
What are you reading there?
An autopsy report. That's
Really?
Autopsy? Of who?
Baroness Belladonna Lattimore, a death from 30 years ago that many would consider suspicious. I'm continuing my studies of famous deaths in order to increase my likelihood of becoming a forensic pathologist someday.
Yeah, you're a good
my backup
path,
career
or
plan
being a
if my
serial
status
killer.
as a
One
true
of the other.
princess is never officially acknowledged anyway.
So you're trying to solve a cold case. Have you gotten any leads?
Some things I find unusual, yes, but nothing that hasn't been already noted by famous doctors. Besides, my specialty is in cadaver forensics. I'll need a detective's mind to piece together the entire mystery. Perhaps you might assist me in that sometime soon, Judith, since you're so good at mysteries and all.
That does sound like a good bit of fun. We'll keep that in mind. What's going on with the reenactment club? Becky still won't talk to me.
Oh, are you planning on rejoining? Because, to be entirely honest, Lady Judith, I do not believe you will be allowed.
I'm just curious about what you're all up to.
I see. Well, our next grand reenactment is happening in a few days' time. It will be one of our biggest yet, covering the land and sea battle of Westlane on the 25th anniversary of the Onyx War's beginning.
Oh yeah, Grimsby mentioned that. And I think she said that non-club students are encouraged to join, since it's so big and educational or something. I know I can't become a club member, but I could probably help out a bit in this one, right?
Lady Judith,
Please don't.
now that I cannot approve you or not, you would have to talk with Becky. Have you apologized to her yet?
No. Why should I have to? She was the one who started everything.
Are you sure her slights against you were reality rather than simply perceived?
I know what I saw. I can read people.
Not all books are of the same language. Other languages exist, and one person cannot know all of them. As a person who holds precious friendships with the both of you, this continued feud hurts my heart. Pray, consider taking the first step to end it.
That's good. That's really fucking good. That's really fucking good. Jesus, the flickering is just... Ugh. They will probably fix it by the time I, post this. Barinku skull. Okay, let's see. Let me... Can I inspect this? I don't need to click inspect. Yeah, that. Number of cave hounds, number of windows. Where's my notebook? Honestly, since I've removed a few things here, like or more than 6 months ago, I've misplaced my notebook somewhere. Like my detective notebook, basically. The thing that I use to write, well, not clues, but you know, shit. Oh, wait, is this? Nope, that ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Where did they actually put it? I'm confused. Okay, I still have random pieces of paper, so I can write shit on it. I guess. This is a random piece of paper. Pen. Okay, so cave hounds, times, windows, plus desks. That's gonna be a big number. Okay. So number of desks. 1, 2. Wait, does this count as a 1? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's it, 6 times 4. 4. Yeah, that's no 5. There's 5 rows. Jesus, I'm dumb. Okay. 30. Cave hounds. I see. Oh yeah, they were actually chucking arrows. Wow, they didn't even use bows. That's a weird shit. Alright, let's see. Cave hounds. There is 1, 2, 3. I see 3. I don't know if it counts this one. So it's gonna be 3 or 4. 3 or 4 cave hounds, and number of windows is... Oh boy, there's a lot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 windows. Okay, so it's either gonna be 39, 60. Right, nice. Or it's gonna be 40, 52. 80, 82. Okay, I've gotten that, but let's complete the side quest, I guess. I'm just gonna be talking to them.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, no, go away.
Nicholas, I need to talk to Becky.
Why should she help you with anything?
I don't need help. This is Virginia, not me. She accidentally tore a hole in the dress over there, and I'm gonna stitch it for her, but I don't know how to do those fancy old ones. Again, this isn't me, it's Virginia. You know she's too shy to ask people outside her clan.
Yeah, that's true. Becky?
No, he's not that bad.
For Gina, here. I studied that dress a while ago. What seam was torn?
Looked like the part with the lace at the bottom.
Easy enough fix as long as the lace wasn't too frayed. Use the stitch in this book on page 27. Give Gina my regards.
Yeah. Go into your inventory, use scroll wheel to select an item. With the item selected, use interact to use the something. Okay. So scroll wheel, book.
Gina, look what I've got.
Nightclaw Judith, what is it?
I've got a guide on how to make that stitch to repair the dress, and a needle and thread.
By the great bat's wings! Thank you. Can you help me repair it? I'm afraid my claws would only tear it more.
Sure, Watch this.
Mini game! Yay! Oh fuck. Sewing. Use your mouse to make your needle follow the swing pattern steps. Click to match the stitch. Nope. Oh fuck. Can you restart? Please? Restart the button. Thank you. Okay. There. Yeah, this is what in the actual unholy fuck? Oh, does this? No, restart. Okay, so if I go, this is 0, this is 2. No, this is 1. This is 1. 2. And 2. No, this is not right. I don't know how to sew, so goddamn. Okay. Thing is, it doesn't go below. Like, I don't know if, like, what goes, you know, which where. Like, I can do this bullshit and, you know, hope for the best, but it's not gonna be this. It doesn't show me which one is below, which one is up. And how am I gonna twist one, you know, one between the other? What in the unholy jeebus? I don't know this. I'm not gonna finish this because I don't know this. So if it's like 1 to 2, if I can start this, let's restart. If I start from here, it's gonna be, yeah, so 0 to 1 to here. And here, I don't know when it's going down, when it's going not down. That's the thing. I can't tie it back there, so here. Look, the only thing I can think of here is that go here and here, then here, Then cross over here. That's the third. No. Okay, maybe this is like just a stitch for this. So 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to over this 3, then somehow 3 to 4. I don't get stitching. I don't get this. So if it's like just these 4 are for like doing all of this, I think it's, as I said, 1 to 2. Wait, let me restart. So it's 1 to 2. Then go it which I don't know if I can change the levels, or I don't have any other controls. I can move it with this. I don't have any, like, can I go under or like press right or connect it under it? Because just 2 buttons. So thread the needle, then go over, but not fully, just like halfway, and then spin it around a few times, and then go here and connect it here, and then again. But I don't think so, because it's like I need to continuously thread the needle. And if it's something like this is weird. Oh, it's bugging out. Yeah, I don't think this, I have no idea how to do this. Can I get out of this? Yeah, wait, what? Wait a moment. I have, what? I didn't even see them. There are things here. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even see the circles down below. I've been doing this for half an hour. Didn't. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so if it's like this to this, can I do this? Then spin it around. Okay, let's figure this out. So 0 to 1, then it should go under, well, whatever. It should go here, here, spin it to 5, that's a left one, so maybe it's like this. Go here, spin it to there, spin it to here, go to this one, then to this one, then repeat, go to here. Oh, the game is starting to lag out because I'm doing this shit. Don't crash on me now, game. I think I figured out how to sew this bullshit. Come on. Okay, I might need to. Nope. Game is just. Fuck. The sensitivity is too great. It's too sensitive. Oh, this is such a bug. This is such a stupid ass bug. Please tell me figure this out. I've been stuck here for an eternity. I can't leave. Fuck. Okay. Got that. Where's the other one? Is this the only one to the right? I can barely see it. Oh my god, I solved this.
There
I can't
you
fucking
go,
believe it.
all repaired. Grimsby shouldn't know the difference.
Thank you once again for your help, Night
Jesus
Lord
fuck.
Judith. May the great bat, leader of our clan, bless you this day, and may your capture earnings always be juicy. Here, take a lunch coin.
Thanks, Gina.
Why am I doing this for lunch coins? Can I even leave? No. Okay, I need to give food to somebody, I guess. Alright, let's figure out if the page is 69. Nice.
Before I ask them, I should figure out...
Yeah, I did it. Figured it out. Can you type in? No. Do you really need to scroll to 69? Are you kidding me? Can you just... Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
Before I ask them...
Try again. 82.
Bingo.
Aha!
Hello,
So
little
counted
guy.
the 4.
I need to find a pre-war history textbook. Maybe from around the 2190s?
Which year is it?
Thanks. Without further ado... Interesting. A battle that took place way before the Onyx War, but it still involved Drakenspire and Northberg.
Alright, let's see. Also, I
A
think there's
picture of the biggest island in the Inked Sea. It's where the Onyx tribe lives. Miss Nunatak comes from there, I think.
Interesting. There's nothing about this bookshelf.
A picture of a soldier from the Onyx War. I think he was Grimsby's son.
This is interesting. They need part they have for the
A
horn.
knight's helm. Some helmets try to offer protection for the horn, but that ends up blocking waves needed for combat. Besides, most healthy horns have natural current barriers that work almost as well as armor anyway.
Okay.
A model of one of the submarines used in the war. They were gradually phased out after the monsters in the Inked Sea were mutated by psi bombs and destroyed subs on sight.
Maybe they want to launch. That didn't sound off, but sure, it is an interesting story. There's so much work building. Alright, let's find something to do with history. Well, I know what to do with it. Okay, I can go into the intelligence count. This book. Can you zoom in? Okay, what can you do with it? I can do this with it, yes.
This has got to be related to the textbook, but this scene shows a different battle. Though looking closer at the paint, it seems like this table has been used for years and was painted over whenever a new scene was needed. Platoon... company? Ugh. I don't know how many soldiers those are. Maybe I'll have to ask someone for help.
Well, we'll talk with characters to get information and items that can be used as skills. We already did that. Okay, let's ask somebody. I think this guy might know.
Leave us a...
Nicholas, I need to ask you something about the military.
Huh. Becky, did you hear something?
Okay, so the thing is just flying
You know,
into space.
I am feeling pretty darn hungry today.
So I need to pay him in
Just
coins.
maybe, if I had an extra lunch token, my ears would clear up.
It's still flying into his mouth. Going to the inventory scroll wheel. Yep, you know that. Okay, items. Okay, we got 2 lunch coins.
Here's a lunch token. Now spill your guts, war geek.
Bribing me, I see. Fine. What's your question?
Still flying into his
I
mouth.
need to know how many soldiers are in a patrol, a platoon, and a company.
Basic question. Hardly worth a lunch token, but I'll take it anyway. In Drakenspire, the average is 20 men per patrol, 40 men per platoon, and 140 per company.
Guess the reenactment club can teach useful things sometimes.
What the fuck did he say?
Rich. Real rich. Buzz off.
Okay, patrol is 20 men, platoon is 40 men, company is 140 men. I don't know when I'm gonna get that many toys, but sure. Use the book as reference to place soldiers in their proper places. Yes. The puzzles are pretty decent, pretty nice.
This
And
has
it's
got
just,
to be
you know,
looking
rolling.
closer at the paint. Platoon.
Yeah, we got that. Okay. So, there were two North Burgian patrols. So, one of these guys is patrol. Okay. Burgian patrols to the far west, and one patrol to the east of the northern canyon. Oh, I need, oh, it's been repainted. Oh. So one is to the far west. The other is to the east of the north canyon. Two North Burgian patrols to the far west and one to the east of the northern canyon. This is a canyon. Their base, which had 3 barracks, was at the tip of the river peninsula. Oh. River peninsula. That's a peninsula. Company resided there. One platoon guarded the beach. So let's see. Company is 140 men. So that means it's 7 of these little guys. That's the company. It had 3 barracks. And it was a base. That's like their set. That's one platoon guarded the beach just to the northeast. So, okay, first with Drakenspire, there was a company in the far northeast, but not in the river. So, company is northeast, I guess then it's there. So 7 little figures there. Well, I might figure this out, it just might take me a while. So it was just there, northeast. Additionally, there was a platoon in the base on top of a mountain and 3 platoons at the western base. I guess this is the mountain. This is the base. So that's the base, and there was a platoon in the base. Platoon is 40. So that means just 2 figures. One there. So that would be a company of 140 men. This is a platoon in a base of 40. And there were 3 platoons at the western base of the mountain. Western base would be here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe we can put them down there. So that's the western base of the mountain, I guess. These were not in the river, they were there. So I think I just placed the dragon spires correct. What's a peninsula? I should know this, but I will Google this, because I'm the dumb. And even though I thought this was gonna be a short demo, this is gonna be a long one, since I really want to finish this. And not the film. Jesus. Peninsula is a landform that extends from a mainland and is surrounded by water on most sides. Peninsula exists in each continent. Well, I mean, I don't know. Is this supposed to be a canyon? Like, I'm guessing the black thing is the river. I guess. So this is the peninsula. So I pretty much planted the base where I should plant it, but let me just move it a bit so I can plant it properly. Because what did it say? Their base, which had 3 barracks, was at the tip of the river peninsula. So I guess there. Tip of the river peninsula, had 3 barracks. Just move this guy. So I'm not looking at the map up there, I'm looking at the map here. I hope this is like gonna offer me a little bit of mistakes. Something. Okay, which had 3 barracks, was at the tip of the river peninsula. Company resided there. Company is 7 guys. Wait, this wasn't 7 guys. So it was only 5. It's 5 guys. Okay. So that was there. That's the peninsula, I guess. 1 platoon guarded the beach just to the northeast. Ah, no, it was this. Maybe. Maybe I need to move it. The platoon is 2 men. So if this is the northeast beach, there were 2 Norwegian patrols to the far west and 1 patrol to the east of the northern canyon. To the far west, and 1 was... What is it to the east of the northern canyon? I guess there, but I have 1 extra. Ah, 2 patrols. Shit. Okay, so 2 patrols are there, I guess. There are 2 Norwegian patrols to the far west, and 1 patrol to the east of the northern canyon. East of the northern canyon. Guess there. So the peninsula probably is actually here somewhere. Okay, let's see what we can do with these guys. I hope at some point it just clicks in automatically. So they had 3 barracks. One platoon guarded the beach just to the northeast. Okay, let me do something. There's not like hidden listings or whatever. Please give me a hint, please, something. Oh shit, you fucked up the mouse now. That's a bug. Can we move it now? Oh fuck, did it? I fucked it up. God damn it. No, I don't. No! But I I found someone to help me. Oh Jesus, I'm. This is not. Oh, I got that.
Judith?
I got everything from him. Wait, did she say anything else? No. I think I got all the information on everything. I can maybe talk to her. That's a platoon.
Do you know how many soldiers are in a platoon? Or a company?
I'm afraid that's not the kind of thing I know off the top of my head. I can look that up tonight and tell you tomorrow.
Nah, don't bother.
All right then. Go back to work, please.
Just flipping around.
Leave us.
Okay, so it's just.
This had no platoon.
Maybe the dragon spire is the bug. So from what I know, the black thing is the river. As dragon spire, there is a company in dragon spire is red. There's a company in the far northeast, but not in the river. So there is. I placed everybody there. I cannot move them anywhere else. I don't know how I need to stack them, but that's pretty much the only way I can stack them. The company is 140 men, which is 20 men is one figure, should be 7. That's all right there. One platoon. Base 3 barracks has tip of the river peninsula. No, I'm moving one. Addition, there is a platoon and a base on top of the mountain and 3 platoons. So platoon is 2 of these figures and top of the mountain. This is the top of the mountain. So the only way different is if I move this here or if I move all of these guys here. That is the top of the mountain. I don't know what else I can do with it. Maybe they need to be split up to be counted as a different thing. So, sure. Then there is a 3 platoons at the western base of the mountain. So the only thing to do is move it here. Well, that's maybe the beach. The base is here. Please click in, please click in, please click in. Like I would consider this a base as well, but you know what, I'm annoyed. Oh fuck no, did I fuck it up again? I fucked up the...
This has platoon.
I fucked up the... Maybe I need to split them up to consider them as a platoon. This. I'm annoyed that it doesn't, like, click in. So I don't need to do all of this. Oh, can you put these guys in a barrack? Guessing this is the canyon. And I don't know what is the far western controls, far west and one east to the northern canyon. You know what? I would. If you're not gonna do hints and stuff like that, then when I place them in the right position, just lock them in. Lock them in so I don't think I can finish this. I honestly don't think now I can finish this because this is too abstract for my brain. Like, all of the puzzles were pretty good, and this is just too abstract. So if this is again, I'm looking at the map down below. This is the map I'm looking. I'm not looking at the top one. But it's marking me where I, where I go here and there. Anyway, can I actually? No, this is too stupid. I mean, the fact that they can move them over here is just dumb. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, but sure. What will happen if I reset? Oh, this is just a bug. No way this is it. No way. I'm just bugging out the game completely. I'm just stupid. Look, they're floating. I know this is magic and bullshit, but I don't think this is gonna be it. And I need to put them on the table because wait, does it say anything in the intro? Talk to the characters. Yes, but it did talk to the characters and it did get information. I don't know if we need to get more information. Just inventory, no. Oh, I can jump. I can do that. Okay, let's go back. This was just dumb. I need to place it on the table because the table needs to open up and show me something. That's the hidden puzzle of this thing. And I don't want to transfer things, so let's say this. Like I wish it locked in, like when I clicked it, that it was like, oh, this is, she would say, that's the right position. I don't need to move it anymore. Like I wish that she says that, something like that. Let's say, that's the top of the mountain. That's supposed to be the base. These guys I don't need to move. They're gonna be there. There's no other way to stack them up without, not being over the edge. These guys I can move like this. To the edge, I guess. These two guys are at the 1 to 2 guarded the beach just to the northeast. So maybe this base and everything was further down. Like it would be maybe there. Because it would be just northeast for the other things. So barracks, barracks, barracks. And then there was like a platoon. They were all on the peninsula. Then we had a guy here at 3 barracks, blah blah blah, east of the northern canyon, and 2 patrols to the far west. Tell me this is it, please tell me this is it. Okay, this puzzle is tracked. So there are 2 Northburgian patrols to the far west and 1 patrol to the east of the northern canyon. That is the northern canyon. Oh fuck, I need to restart it now. The mouse controls are fucked. Okay, so this is the far west. West is there, east is there, north is there, south is there. I know my directions. Far west, 1 patrol to the east to the northern canyon. Like the only thing would be if like this. It's really just like that. Okay, their base, which had 3 barracks, was at the tip of the river peninsula. Was at the tip of the river peninsula. So, is this the very tip? That would be the very tip of the river peninsula. Like the only thing would be there, but then they won't be like platoon guarding the beach northeast, because this is the beach guarding the northeast. So that would be there. Had 3 barracks. Can you move this down more? Okay. And the company resided there. So I can put them in this, but I can maybe switch them around like this. Maybe I can put them in there, I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's not the point. I would hope if they are connected that they would react. No, I don't want to abandon the puzzle. Jesus. Now I need to abandon the puzzle because it's... moves are blocked. I've played enough video games in D&D to know where to position shit, but this is just stupid. This is Shrek. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here. It's been an hour and a half, and I'm like, I solved all the other mysteries. This is just too stupid. Like, platoon is 2 figures, company is 7. That's alright. I used up all of the figures. It's just positioning. And I'm quite 100% right that the positioning in the top right is good. Because Dragonspire is company to the far northeast. The far west. Does the far west just mean here? Like, we're playing battleships without any sense of semblance. If I hit the position, like if I placed it right, like is the base flag supposed to be here or there, or like here, 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 like that? It says platoon base at the top of the mountain and 3 platoons at the western base of the mountain. Not western base, just western base, like lower. And do I need to put platoons like one next to each other to count as a platoon? Oh, this is so stupid.
There we go.
Oh, this is beyond retarded. Fine. I solved it. I'm the first one to solve it. Everybody go. Okay, let's grab the gems.
What do we have here?
Second note, puzzles Seabrook's friend. The creation of Noiramore Academy started as a twinkle in Catherine Noiramore's eye.
I'll have to get up there to investigate, but Grimsby will object if she sees me. Maybe I can get someone to distract her.
Okay. The quest is also bugged. It still tells me to do something with the board. Let's see if we can distract.
Lady Judith!
Hello?
Might I ask if the 5th edition... Oh,
I'm sorry.
Are we just going
You
to
meant
In the
the same thing? Please stop. I want to. Okay, she's not gonna be of help. Nope.
No.
Can you help me? Ha.
Gina, can you do something for me? I need you to talk with Grimsby for a bit. Distract her, so I can do something.
Of course, Nightclaw Judith. A clan always helps their own. I'll do it right now.
High jump. You can reach hard places by holding down E, aiming your final position with your mouse, and then letting go of it. That is interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, how am I? Oh wow, that's magic. Her eyes are red? What does the quote say? The creation of Noiramore Academy started as a twinkle in Catherine Noiramore's eye. Can I go higher? Oh, they went lower.
Lady Noiramore, the woman
Noir.
who founded the
It's
school.
Noiramore, it's Noir.
Her family remained the headmasters for 500 years until the Onyx War. There's a hole where her pupil is.
Alright. Okay, it's not Noiramore, it's Noiramore. Sorry. Noiramore.
Good old number 2.
That should be early. And okay, this is gonna be very interesting to do over later on.
Lady Noir. Her family has a hole where.
Okay, so pick a pencil and poke her eye out. Nobody's gonna know that this
Cracked
is.
it. What's this?
3 more gems. These gems belong to the leader of the pack. His color must match the procession of the hint. No, of the hunt. Gems.
So I need to put these gems somewhere.
I know where. Just procession of the hunt. Ah! Yeah, they go here. How
A
many do
statue of a cave hound. Addition.
Wait, can't I just... Let's see. Wait, portrait... Hole? No, portrait... No, jeez, what does it sound? Look at that. These are keys to like gems with space and then spot in the space. So we have 2 green, 2 red, purple and blue. So I think it's right there, where it's the painting. So we have a red, a green, a purple, a blue, a green, a red. Yep. Where is the yes. Okay, so we have a red. Okay, to click it. Oh. Okay, red. Red goes there. Then green. Both sides. Then we have a purple and a blue. We are really messing with this place.
Just like the tapestry.
Yep. Okay, what is this? Can I move? Hey Jake, I'm glad you finally were able to solve one of my puzzles. I put a lot of effort into this one. I made that collar myself and managed to slip it onto the statue just before the new history teacher arrived. Anyway, I think this is the last puzzle I'll get to make before graduation. It's been a fine few years growing up in this school, and I'm real glad I got to spend them with you. My best bud, since you won't be getting out of this joint until next year, I hope you'll use that time to finally solve some of my other puzzles too. Anyway, here is what I found. It's some kind of blueprint of a door that leads to a secret passage. Ooh, I haven't figured out how to open the door just yet. I was too busy finishing this puzzle before graduation, but it's probably got to do with the glass pattern on it. I look forward to hearing all about what's behind it, and when I next see you.
Seabrook will probably want to see this. A bit pathetic he wasn't able to solve this puzzle, really. High King above. Now this is interesting.
What is this? Academy blueprint. Password door. Academy. Yeah, this looks interesting.
Considering how old this parchment looks, there could be something incredible behind this door. I've got to find it as soon as I can.
Calling all students to the entry hall. All students to the entry hall. A new teacher is arriving to the school. Please line up in formation flanking the entry doors, and let us give him a warm Noiramore welcome.
Noiramore.
Ah, and here he is. Come now, children, follow me. 2 straight lines.
Noiramore. That's Noiramore. I know I said it wrong, so this is going to be Noiramore Academy. Sorry, devs. Was that the new teacher? Dead? He looks dead.
Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies and, most importantly, behave in a manner befitting the reputation of our beloved institution.
Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff. Is that really what you're up to now?
He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I didn't see those circles, Jesus.
I'm a visual artist. Words bore me.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! That was a curse word in bat language.
Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is
atrocious.
What do you want?
Lady Judith! Greetings!
They say she was going insane before her death, that she thought the Onyx War would be the end of the world.
The Interwaste is a nasty, nasty place, full of hard creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood.
That's quite enough, Miss A. You may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakenspire Army.
The new teacher's gone missing. Do you think it was the beast?
Well, we're getting to see some more of the game. Ooh. Noiramore. Well, I've completed the demo, played a free demo on Steam, yeah, Frontier Stars, and grab them on Kickstarter to see what they are, or, you know, what they're doing. Okay, now that I've passed through this and actually finished the demo, I don't know, thank you for playing the demo. I don't know how many people are gonna finish this, or maybe I'm going to be the first, you know, guide to finishing this. I don't know, never mind. I wasted too much time. Anyway, my thoughts and opinions of the game. Can I go back to the menu or something? So we have at least some music in the background. No, don't start me off. okay, we can just talk over this because the music is good. The music is pretty chill. I like the music. The music is really good. The voice acting is great, except that one kid that seems like he's been like everybody else was recorded in a proper booth and done the proper sound editing and fixing up the sound, and they didn't have time to fix his sound because he sounds like he's, I don't know, in a barrel or somewhere. Anyway, okay, the everything about this is very interesting. Like, this is so cool. Even with this weird ass half hybrid human horse unicorn thing and magic, I'm a sucker for these unique kind of universes. It reminds me a bit about the Ruby universe, where everything is kind of, it's recognizable, but it's also weird and new and interesting. And there is like this world which is basically black and white with only a little bit of color. Like, there is color, but it's like they choose not to use it. They just choose to go black and white for everything. The style is pretty cool. The design is pretty cool. A little bit work. Like, this is a alpha build, a demo. Apparently, just this room, this puzzle room. We don't go anywhere else. But it's decently made. There are bugs, of course. I ran into some. The whole puzzle thing is. But let's get to the point of what I would suggest is like a few changes. The characters are colorful, interesting. I would like to see what is happening, what's gonna happen. If this is gonna go into a little bit of a darker twist or not. If they're all gonna survive and it's gonna be good and all that, which is probably gonna be that. The controls are good, a little bit flowy, a little bit like slidey, but decent. I don't know, if we need to do like jumping puzzles, that's gonna be a problem. If we're not gonna do jumping puzzles, then it's gonna be a little bit better. The fact that you can reach higher places by, not just double jumping, but creating a platform for yourself from the very beginning is also cool. It can give some puzzles like altitude, so you can go to do stuff at a higher place. The puzzles themselves were pretty alright. Like, you could basically do, apparently I don't need 2 full food tokens, but I could get them with 2 different puzzles. Like, if one was too difficult and one was easier, like the knitting thing was awful. Yeah, let's go into what the knitting puzzle. Please, for the love of God, highlight the holes with a different color that is not black and white. Like yellow or something, because I didn't saw the holes that were like in the floral bit, in the white bit. I didn't see it. I was just connecting the dots up there. After I saw those, then I could figure out maybe it goes here and there. You need to work with that puzzle, like when it's going down or up or around, because the string doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It's just like you're just coloring it, I guess. But after I figured it out, I figured out the puzzles. The biggest issue I have with the biggest puzzle issue that I have, I think it's the music stuff. Let me go to the menu so maybe we'll see this. Maybe it will restart. Is with the soldier puzzle, with the map. I figured out what I needed to do. I figured out what I needed to, what the platoon and everything else was. But the placement has been an issue. I don't know if that's the exact placement that I just stumbled into, or it has like a little giveaway. You can place them left and right a little bit from the area that need to be placed and all that. But for puzzles like that, for like the gem puzzle, for like even the sewing puzzle, gives either players a hint option. Like, please, for the love of God, give them like a hint option that can actually even like solve the puzzle or half solve the puzzle or something like that, or give them like a starting position, or especially for the soldier puzzle when you need to put pieces at a specific place. Give me some kind of feedback that like, oh yeah, that's the western position for the patrol when I hit it, especially when it's like so big. Like for the gems, yeah, you can slot what is it, like 8 gems, 6 gems, that's fine. Like you can play around slotting them, mixing and matching, trying to figure out what it is. But when you have so many little figurines and such a big map in that specific puzzle, You need to give me like a not a hint, but literally she should say, oh yeah, that's the position of the red base. Oh yeah, that's the position of the blue base. Oh yeah, that's the position of the patrol. That's the position of the platoon. Just so I can be sure that that's it. So I don't spend time like mixing and matching for like 3 hours to do that. Or as I said, some kind of a hint system. Because honestly, some people might get annoyed and just drop this. Because this is not... I don't think hardcore puzzler players are gonna play this. This looks so cutesy that maybe like people who played, I don't know, Harry Potter Legacy would play this, because I'm getting those vibes. Like this is a mystical, magical school, and you know, it's gonna have an interesting protagonist. It has this interesting world. These, you know, half literally My Little Pony characters, but noir, you know. So and this is gonna be a murder mystery probably, and who knows what else. They're mentioning a monster. This has been after a war. Who knows what's gonna happen? Like I have my own doubts about where the story is gonna go, because I've played through a bunch of these adventure games and murder mysteries. It's like I can guess it's like gonna be this professor made a monster, and the monster came hunting for him. It killed them or kidnapped him. You need to save him. Blah blah blah. Who knows what else it's gonna be? Maybe that. Maybe. But like the visuals are great. Maybe it's gonna look even better on a computer that isn't a potato PC like mine. I'm glad I managed to solve the puzzles even through the bugs and everything, but there needs to be a few tweaks and adjustments to all of that. They're not moon logic puzzles. They are fairly logical, and all of the stuff is there. It's just for the lace puzzle, you need to mark the circles on the lace better so I can see them. I literally did not see them. The controls have, you know, when I started going with the string, it started really bugging out, really lagging and bugging out for no apparent reason. And for the little soldier kind of puzzle, add a little bit of like contextual hints of like, oh yeah, that's where the patrol goes. Oh yeah, that's where the base is in the book. Because it will help people reassure them that they are doing the right thing and they're, you know, continuing. As I said, none of the puzzles were too difficult, and there's so much world building, and there's so much interesting things that I would like to explore. Even if I stay, like, the best thing you can do for this is make it like an open world, not open world, like open house, where you can go through all of this place and solve random puzzles that this guy left, and then a lot of puzzles for the story and all of that. But make it like I can go on my own pace and solve puzzles here and which technically already is, because as I said, you could get the food token 2 different ways, and you only need 1 to give it to the guy. Also, to fix a little bit of animation, like the fact that he's talking and the things are still flying through his face into him is kind of, I mean, just let him stop that animation of eating and then, you know, talk to you, and then we continue after that. It's kind of weird. Like there's work. There is still work for this game, but there is so much potential for this to be really cool. And like I said, the characters, some of them are kind of cliche, but some of them are interesting enough to, you know, play around with. And there's good mini games, like the sewing thing, the little well, it's not woodchipping, but like making the little statues thing, which is also kind of weird. I have no idea how much I succeeded in that or not. It just looks awful because it's such a simple tool and you're simply doing that. But yeah, this has a lot of potential. I'm glad I played it. I wouldn't mind playing the whole game, because there are some interesting new mechanics and interesting puzzles, and the game doesn't shy away from a bunch of mini games and different kinds of mini games. And the verticality is there, and you can jump around and inspect different things and collect different things. It's the controls still are a little bit finicky. Like when you tab and select an item, kind of. I'm used to adventure and point-and-click games being, you know, 2D. You scroll to get the item, you click on a thing and combine it and stuff like that. This is gonna be a little bit weird to adjust because it's a 3D over-the-shoulder point-and-click adventure game, basically. So it has the whole of that, and you need to figure out how to control, because you can't. Maybe no, it doesn't work. I was gonna say maybe like in some of the MMOs, where especially the recent ones, where you can press Alt and it will just create a mouse so you can combine stuff. But the thing is, this system works. It just needs to be a little bit, either you need to adjust on it or less finicky when you're like holding an item floating in front of your head and combine it with people and stuff like that. I don't know if there's gonna be like a combination of items in inventory, but there is an inventory. Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. I'm pleasantly surprised at how good this game is. I hope it collects everything it needs on the Kickstarter. The voice acting is good, the music is great, the visuals are, for this kind of like a low detail kind of thing, is beautiful. Maybe I'll work a little bit on shading and figuring some stuff out, because a lot of it's just black and white. The world is intriguing. I would like to see more. I figured out these were 2 kingdoms, but no, these are fiefdoms, so they're like areas that the king, there's a higher power, like a king that rules over them, but they are governing themselves, basically, so they can, start a war between each other. I don't know about these rings and all this. Apparently unicorns, their horns are magical, they're resonancing. It's all new words, or like meanings of words for them. We might have some powers, like she might, create this halo, and, I can light up the area like a flashlight, or they're already talking about like telepathy, so maybe we can read somebody's thoughts. There's a lot of potential on this, and I played a similar game, Cognition, a long time ago, which is amazing. So this also gives them kind of like those vibes where we could probably use maybe some telekinesis, telepathy, and other powers later down the line to collect some stuff, or to move some stuff, or to operate some puzzles, and that opens up a lot of possibilities for different puzzles. So again, I'm gushing. This is pretty good idea, pretty cool game. I like a lot about this, and I'd like to see more. So if you guys watch this video, give them a thumbs up, give them a support as much as you can on Kickstarter. I'm absolutely not in any way, shape, or form connected to them. I just got the key for this early and on time play of the demo, but I'm not related to them. This is just a good project. If you like what you saw, support them on Kickstarter, support me with the like, subscribe, and comment dance, standard stuff. If you want to watch this madness live, you can check me out on Twitch /bypenandpaper, or if you want to watch this video and many other Let's Plays, first hours and other stuff that I do, you can check me out on YouTube @bypenandpaper. And until next time, as always, remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.